Hi again, and good morning. 11 minutes before 7. A live look right now in New York City, where many are bracing for what could be a very wet week as tropical storm Joaquin looms.
A very good Wednesday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau as we get started with non-stop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And we start with this. Fargo police releasing 4 surveillance photos from this week's armed robberies at the Bottle Barn and Spirit Shop.
Let's take a look at some of those photos. This one's from the Bottle Barn. The man is described as black, thin, about 5'11". He was wearing a brown leather jacket, light-colored cargo pants, a gray hooded sweatshirt, and no gloves. Now to the Spirit Shop photos. This man is 5'8", wearing blue jeans and a black hooded sweatshirt turned inside out. Both robbers were wearing masks. Monday night's robberies are the latest in South Fargo, 6 since the start of September. It started at the Taco John's on 32nd Avenue. There was the attempted robbery at the Vista Inn, robberies at the Casey's store on South University and Holiday store on 32nd, and then, of course, the Bottle Barn and Spirit Shop robberies this week. Police say they have not made any arrests yet, but have established links between several of the cases. A half-dozen robberies in the Fargo-Moorhead area in just the last 30 days has raised the question, what would you do if you were in a store that was being robbed? John, a local private investigator, requested that we didn't show his face to protect his practice, but at one point he was threatened himself at gunpoint. But he knew exactly what details to give police to help track the man down.
Just do the best you can with the circumstances you have to stay focused. And as hard as it would be in that situation, try to stay calm.
Now, John says the best thing you can do, focus on a detail, whether it's their clothing, behaviors, mannerisms, scars, or tattoos. It's now 6:51. Time for weather and traffic on the ones, and we start with meteorologist Lisa Green on this Wednesday morning.
Good morning. We're starting off a little milder than yesterday in most areas. There's one location where we're on the chilly side, but in Fargo, Moorhead, beautiful sunrise here. We're underneath the cloud deck. It's helped to keep our temperatures from dropping too much here in the FM Metro, but you can see it is clear off to the east with the sky cam pointed toward Moorhead. Our planner shows temperatures starting in the low 50s and rising into the 60s, even getting close to 70 degrees today. We'll see a little more sunshine later on, but we may be stuck under the clouds this morning. Wind also going to be an issue for us with winds in the teens to 20s, gusting to up to 30 miles per hour today. As I mentioned, there's one spot where we're still dealing with some chilly temperatures. That's a far eastern viewers, Baudette, Bemidji, down toward Park Rapids and Wadena. We're under a frost advisory until 8 a.m. Freeze warning has shifted eastward, where the colder air has shifted eastward overnight last night. We're at 49 degrees in Fargo, 57 in Devil's Lake, close to 60 degrees there. 32, though, in contrast over in Waskish on Red Lake, 36 in Baudette and 36 in Bemidji. So we may be getting some patchy frost there. Of course, freezing temperature right there on Red Lake. And then down to the south, 41 in Park Rapids, Wadena's at 34 degrees, so chilly there. Fergus Falls, 48. Fargo's right at 51 degrees right now. And to the west, Valley City and Oaks, both at 48 degrees. Our planner for today, expect to watch those clouds kind of passing by. There'll be moments where we're more on the cloudy side, but I think there'll be a chance at seeing some sunshine here too today. And that should help us, along with that south wind, to warm back into the 60s, even getting close to or hitting 70 degrees today. Fargo has a really good shot of seeing 70. Grand Forks, those upper 60s there too, over toward Jamestown as well. And then into our eastern viewing area, even though we're starting off so cool, I think we have a good chance at seeing 60 degrees as well today. So looking pretty good. A few clouds rolling through right now, but not much to show you here on the radar. Let's check in now with Al for an update on traffic.
The big traffic deal this morning looks like it's going to be on eastbound Interstate 94 on the Minnesota side of the river. The signs on the Red River Bridge warn you that we lose 2 lanes, the 2 left lanes, and they're right, they do. Crews are out there setting up the barrels right now. Lots of flashing lights out there. Be extra careful. Those folks are working right next to the driving lane, so make sure that you're mindful of that. But again, eastbound Interstate 94 at the Red River Bridge, and I don't know how far they're going to be going this morning, but I suspect the ways that's part of this striping project that stretches from 8th Street in Moorhead 6 miles over to Highway 336. A lot of traffic out here this morning. Holy smokes. Westbound Interstate 94 is really busy. Eastbound I-94 fairly active as well, as, of course, is I-29. Drive carefully today, folks. Remember this road work. Al Ahmed, Valley Today traffic.
It's now 6 minutes before 7. A Grand Forks man is behind bars after a chase on his bike led police to tasing him. A tip from the public helped track down Christopher Lillico, who was wanted on several warrants. But when Lillico saw police, he took off on a bicycle. After chasing him for about 12 blocks, police caught up with him. He resisted arrest, so he was tased by officers so they could get him into handcuffs. Along with 3 warrants, Lillico was arrested for possession of meth and marijuana.
The man accused of killing Adrian Peterson's 2-year-old son back in 2013 was found guilty yesterday in South Dakota. Jurors deliberated about 6 hours before finding James Patterson guilty of the murder. Patterson had argued that the child, Tyrese Ruffin, had choked on a fruit snack.
Federal officials promise that Minnesotans won't be stopped from boarding a commercial plane come January 1st. But they insist the state must update its driver's license to meet the security standards of the Real ID Act, or eventually it would not be sufficient to get past airport security. Minnesota is one of 4 states resisting Real ID compliance. Several lawmakers oppose the Real ID Act on grounds of privacy.
An arrest warrant has been issued for a Bismarck, North Dakota woman accused of raping a 15-year-old boy who lives in a group home where she works. 24-year-old Ethelmina Barclay is charged with felony corruption of a minor. The victim told Bismarck police he was raped by Barclay several times. If convicted, she faces up to 5 years in prison and would be required to register as a sex offender. 6:55 now, and in our consumer alert, you might have received a new credit or debit card in the mail with a microchip on it. That is part of a nationwide shift in the way we pay.
But a new study finds millions of credit card holders in the U.S. still have not received that chip-enabled card. Beginning tomorrow, merchants, not card issuers, will be responsible for fraudulent transactions if they don't upgrade their payment terminals to accept chip-enabled cards. While many businesses are clearly behind in making the needed changes, a study released this week by creditcards.com finds credit card issuers are also behind in issuing the cards.
According to that study, 6 in 10 credit card holders still don't have their chip-enabled card. The new cards are intended to fight fraud. He sings and plays guitar and is completely blind. Of course, we're talking about Joe Bommersbach, a Fargo area native who has been taking his musical talents to the next level and competing on NBC's The Voice.
The Valley Today's Christy Larson is lucky enough to get to hang out, get a private jam session with Blind Joe this morning, and she joins us live from Castleton. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, guys. You know, I tried to do some backup vocals, but I think, Joe, did I throw you off a little?
Well, it sounded great. It was
kind of like a hound trying to find his tune.
No, I think maybe you should try out for The Voice.
Ooh, I'm going to be a backup to the backup singers. But we talked a little bit about where your next step is. Next coming up on The Voice is the battle rounds.
The battle rounds, yeah, and that's where it's kind of like a duet thing, and what we do is just trying to hold that spot down with Team Blake, man. So we'll see what happens. Hoping for the best.
And Leanne, we talked about how much you've had to support him. I mean, what have you noticed the most about this experience? I mean, has it gotten to his head yet?
No, definitely not. Every time when we go places now, people recognize him and talk to him and talk about how inspiring he is. That's nice. It's really a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. And so we also wanted to talk about, you have a performance tonight that people can come to at Sicky's.
Absolutely, and I believe Sicky's is an all-ages venue. Excuse me, so that'll be nice. I know I have a lot of younger fans on Facebook and Twitter that have been hitting me up with support, and I appreciate that. So we're going to be doing a show there from 6 to 8:30 tonight. So everybody come on out, bring the kids. It'll be a nice family-friendly gig, and it should be a lot of fun.
And I know people want to hear you perform. So again, Blind Joe, you got to make it through the battle rounds. But once you do that, then you got to vote for him. And Kyle and Lisa, we're going to sing a little song for you. Or, well, I'll let him sing a song.
We have the knockouts after the battle rounds, actually. But
knockouts, battle rounds, then vote for Joe. All right, here we go. Take it away, Joe.
All right, let's do this. Here we go. Somebody took the music out of Music City, and I think y'all should know it's all corporate bands with spray on tan singing songs somebody else wrote.
I love it.
It's so good. So good. I have a good feeling about this.
I do too.
I think he's got the talent, he's got the story, he's got the coach, Team Blake. Blake knows what he's doing in this show, so Just going to need your vote. Hopefully he'll make it that far, and then we can all start voting for Blind Joe, too.
And hopefully we'll have Blind Joe on again soon on the Valley Today. Okay, let's quickly get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question, 10% of workers do this at least once a week.
The answer, go to lunch and have a beer. If you want to take part in our question of the morning, just head to our Valley News Live Facebook page where we invite you to join the conversation all day long.
I would have thought that would be higher. But it's starting to get cooler if you're sitting out on the patio having lunch and a beer with the coworkers.
Maybe have one of those little fires, those fire pits you sit next to and enjoy your beer. I just want to point out, we did get a report from a viewer. She said it was pouring down rain in Jamestown. We had a couple of blips showing up on the radar. If we can pull up the radar, there are some areas where we just got a line of showers right along the James River Valley, and there's that one little cell right over Jamestown. There's a couple of other ones that may be bringing some passing light rain showers. This is very isolated rain. Mostly we'll be seeing a few clouds, temperatures later in the 60s.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley Today. More local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Wednesday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.